Hello, testing. Okay. I figured since I was opening up my Walking Dead Secret Lair today that I should go with my horror playmat. So, what is up everyone? Welcome to a new magic unboxing thing. So today we have the Secret Lair Summer Superdrop, which is this doodad and all 5 of these doodads. And then we have the Secret Lair Walking Dead, which says don't open dead inside on it, which is pretty cool. I know that there's a lot of controversy surrounding the Walking Dead Secret Lair because people don't like, that there's, people don't really like the crossover cards, some people don't like the crossover cards, and also the fact that the Walking Dead Secret Lair in particular, unlike the Godzilla Koya cards, are mechanically unique cards. They are not just alternate arts, alternate names. If you want a card that functions this way, you have to get this, and you can't get it anymore because it's a Secret Lair, which makes it even worse. To me, that's the most egregious part, is not the fact that it's Walking Dead, not the fact that it's mechanically unique Walking Dead, but the fact that it is mechanically unique Walking Dead that you can't even buy anymore, so. Anywho. But I'm honestly not that upset about it. In fact, I'm excited about it, because I am a bit of a Walking Dead fan. I haven't watched the show in a little bit, but I still consider myself a fan of it in the same way that I consider myself a fan of Pokemon, even though I have not been a fan of recent entries in that particular game series. I'm going to put some of these boxes behind me because we're going to do the Walking Dead first. So let me just toss these other Secret Lairs on the couch like they're nothing. However, this I'm going to carefully put back because I don't know exactly how much those are worth, and I'm not going to bother to check right now, but probably worth a little bit because that is a alt-art fetch land. Okay, so let's start out with the Secret Lair drop series. The reason why we haven't done box openings for the last few months on this channel is because I quit my job. I don't have a job right now because I don't really need a job right now, and I was miserable with the job I had, so I'm jobless for a little bit, so I don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on collector booster boxes, or Secret Lairs for that matter, but I got the Secret Lair Summer Superdrop before I quit my job, or at least I paid for it before. And the Walking Dead Secret Lair was an exception because I had to get the Walking Dead Secret Lair, how could I not? But anyway, without further ado, let's open it. I'm excited. I haven't even touched Magic cards in a little bit. Okay. There it is. Tissue paper, yeah. Secret Lair X The Walking Dead. Secret Lair Drop Series X The Walking Dead AMC. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so we open it up. It's like a magnetic hatch, right? Oh no, this slides. I forgot this slides. No, wait, does it slide? How does this work? I forgot how this works. Oh, it is a magnetic hatch. Oh, it's not magnetic. It's an insert. Well, anyway. Ooh, I like... Ooh, Terminus. Oh, it's got the Terminus map, and it's got... that's it. But that's a cool detail. Right? Okay, so there's Rick. There's Rick looking back at us right there. So part of why I wanted to do an opening for this is that, I don't know if this applies to the Walking Dead Secret Lair, but every Secret Lair has like mystery cards, right? So I don't necessarily know every single card that's in here. Let's look at this first though. How do I actually remove... Oh, I gotta like unhatch that, and then they're just kinda laying in here, which is a bit awkward. It's also awkward that my camera's really far away from me, so I have to kind of stretch my arms in order to show the camera what I'm doing. Okay, so there. I'm going to bring the camera down, and also maybe a little bit closer to me. Yeah. And then we will take a look at Rick. Because who isn't excited about Rick's card. I mean, come on. There was absolutely no controversy surrounding the Secret Lair at all, even though I literally just talked about the controversies surrounding them. Okay, so Rick, Steadfast Leader. As Rick enters the battlefield, choose 2 abilities from among First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. Humans you control have each of the chosen abilities. Cool. As long as you control 4 more humans you control get +2/+2. Okay. I mean, that seems kind of neat. I'm into that. And then we got Daryl, Hunter of Walkers. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent creates 3 Walker tokens. Tap Daryl deals 2 damage to target creature. Okay. Whenever a zombie an opponent controls dies, draw a card. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. That's really interesting. I kind of like that. I like the mechanics of that card. Glenn, the Voice of Calm. Skulk. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with a greater power. Interesting. Okay. Whenever Glenn deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal to his power. This seems good. This seems like an actually really good card. So that's okay. Interesting. Michonne, Ruthless Survivor. When Michonne enters the battlefield, create 2 Walker tokens. As long as Michonne is equipped, she must be blocked if able. Okay. Whenever Michonne and at least 2 zombies attack, she gains indestructible until end of turn. Huh. Cool. And then I think finally, right, Negan. When Negan enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each secretly choose a creature that player controls. Then those creature choices are revealed, and that player sacrifices those creatures. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a creature, you create a treasure token. What a great mechanic for Negan's card, isn't it? I just love that. That's great. I don't have a Mardu Commander deck to put this in, but I wish I did, because that's cool. And also Ruinous Ultimatum exists, and that's a really good Mardu card. Anyway, could this go? I do have a Yarok deck that fits these colors. I don't think Michonne's gonna fit in that. Glenn might go in my Kaikar deck. Daryl is not gonna be in my Gishath deck, I don't think. Rick probably won't go in any of my decks either, to be honest. I have a Yarok deck, a Kaikar deck, and a Gishath deck. And I believe the rest of what's here are just tokens, right? Yeah, so I'm sorry this happened to you, Rick Grimes. Are there more quotes? Oh, this is a treasure token. We have a treasure token here. And it's his hat. It's Rick's hat. I didn't know there were treasure tokens in here. Okay. Cool. Another walker. Bonus points for covering their heads and protecting them from head trauma. From hostiles and calamities. Is that what it says? Calamities? It does in fact say calamities. I don't remember that quote, but apparently it was said by Eugene. So cool. Things are changing again, so maybe we change. Who said that? Jadis? Do I know Jadis? I stopped watching like a couple years ago, so I don't know if I know that character. But anyway, cool looking walker. I'm gonna try to set a fire and distract them. That sounds like Glenn. I wouldn't drink that if I were you. Dale. This walker I remember from the show for sure. So that's cool. Alright. So that is the Walking Dead Secret Lair. Like I said, I will probably just end up using like Glenn, maybe? I don't know. I'd like to make these into decks, but I don't really have the means to do that right now. So we'll see what happens with that, I guess. Okay, let's next Secret Lair, I guess. I'm just gonna pick one of the Summer Superdrop ones at random here. Oh wait, we're not done. No, we're not done. We're not done with the Walking Dead yet. I forgot about the bonus. The bonus card that is maybe a stained glass planeswalker. That's what the bonus has traditionally been with the Secret Lair cards, is a stained glass Planeswalker. But I don't know if that's going to be the same for the Walking Dead cards. It is not. It's Lucille. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Menace. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, defending player sacrifices a creature. If they do, you create a Walker token. Okay, the equip cost is pretty high. This is... I don't know if this is good. If the equip cost wasn't 4, I feel like this would be really good, right? So, yeah. But cool. I was expecting a Stained Glass Planeswalker. But this is cooler, I think. Any other card in here? No? Okay. Now, I don't know if there's going to be Stained Glass Planeswalkers in this Summer Superdrop stuff, because this is already a bonus for getting the whole bundle. I don't know if because I got the bundle I won't get a Stained Glass Planeswalker in each one, or if there's a Stained Glass Planeswalker in each one to begin with. I have no idea. But we're going to open this last, because this is by far the most exciting part of the whole thing. Okay, I just grabbed the one closest to me. We're doing the Path Not Traveled first, which I think was the Planeswalkers with like alternate jobs, right? So this should be fun. This should be fun. I'm excited. Secret Lair. Secret Lair. Secret Lair. You like my song? It's a good song, huh? Also, I realized, should I be sleeving these? I don't know. I forget how to do these. Like, I'll sleeve them after, right? I don't need to sleeve them during the opening. Right? I don't know. I feel like that's just wasting time. Anyway, we're going to open this up now. Secret Lair Drop Series. The Path Not Traveled. Okay, there is a Johnny. A Johnny in his superhero outfit. These are a bit of a pain. Ugh. Okay, there we go. So these have been in their packaging for a lot longer than the Walking Dead ones have. I only opened the Walking Dead ones, or I just received them for a little bit. And there's not a lot of curling. These, however... yeah. Is that my fault? I mean, they shouldn't curl anyway, but... maybe I should have opened these 2 months ago when I got them. But anyway. Let's go through here anyway. Johnny Steadfast. Planeswalker. Am I going to read all of his abilities? Sure, I guess I will. 4 and a white. Starts with 4 loyalty, +1 until end of turn. Up to 1 target creature gets +1/+1 and gets first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Cool. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. Huh. You get an emblem with, if a source would deal damage to you or a planeswalker you control, prevent all but one of that damage. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I guess it just means that every creature only does 1 to you. It doesn't mean you're only going to take 1 for the entire combat step. Still good. Still really good. Right? Like, I mean, yeah, okay. That's cool. I'm into that. And he is a superhero. As I said, that is his alternate, that is his Path Not Traveled. Daumi Raid's Path Not Traveled is, I guess, a cowboy? I don't know. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. Seems good. Target creature you control fights another target creature. Okay. You get an emblem with creatures you control have double strike, trample, hexproof, and haste. Wow, okay. I think this might end up going in my Gishath deck. But, you know, just because a card seems like it would fit doesn't mean I necessarily have the room for it in that deck, so I'll have to take a look at that. But okay, Tameo Field Researcher is like a detective. Choose up to 2 target creatures until your next turn. Whenever either of those creatures deals combat damage, You draw a card. Oh. That's neat. Tap up to 2. Target non-land permanents. They don't untap during the controller's next untap step. Draw 3 cards. You get an emblem with you may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. What? Just for the rest of the game, you can just not pay mana? And you get to draw 3 cards when you activate it? That seems pretty good. I don't have a deck in these colors, but damn. Alright. Maybe that's a Brawl deck, although I guess it's not legal in Brawl. So whatever, because it's only standard or whatever. Okay, Vraska, Golgari Queen. You may... Oh, Christian has this card. He has, I got him a Commander Precon that has the normal version of this card. Cool, so you may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, you gain 1 life draw card. Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less. You get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one he has. Maybe not. Maybe his creates creatures that, if they attack you, make you lose the game? I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, Vraska is a prom queen. Or a swarm queen, as it says there. Is this going in one of my decks? It is colored for my Yorick deck, but it's not... Probably not a good fit for my Yorick deck, to be honest. Unfortunately. Yeah, damn, those are curled as hell. That is a shame. That's a shame. Hopefully with some sleeves and time in the binder, it reduces it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna hop on to the next one. I'm gonna take a sip of water too, as I reveal what the next one is. Okay, this one I'm actually really excited about. Can you feel with a heart of steel? The reason I'm excited about this one is because I have a Heliod. And Heliod combos with a card that is in the Secret Lair, specifically Walking Ballista. So, super excited to put Walking Ballista in my Kaikar deck, which has a Heliod. Not that that combo is going to get to go off very often, because I don't have any like tutors or anything, but when it does, it will be glorious. It will be glorious. Can you feel with the Heart of Steel? So I believe this one only contains 3 cards. Oh my god, I just realized we didn't look at the Planeswalker for the last one. I'm so bad at this. Is this the one? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay. Wow, I'm dumb. We have to... I mean, I'm just throwing away cards like they're nothing, like whatever. Okay, so we have a bonus card here from the Path Not Traveled Secret Lair. And we're gonna see what it is. Oh, it's Tamio, Collector of Tales. I don't know this. It is a Stained Glass Walker, so that's nice to see that I'm actually going to get Stained Glass Walkers. Spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents. That's good. Choose an online card name that reveal the top card of your library. 4 cards of your library, put all cards with the chosen name from among them into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Okay, not a commander card exactly. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's fine. Fine card. Okay, anyway, on to Can You Feel with the Heart of Steel? Let's not forget that bonus card this time. Okay, alright. I got Arcbound Ravager at the top here. And we'll see what else is in here. I mean, I already said one of them, but yeah. Okay. Arcbound Ravager. Sacrifice an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on Arcbound Ravager. Modular 1. I don't know what modular means. That's a keyword I'm not familiar with, so yeah. Darksteel Colossus. 11 mana. Trample and Indestructible at 11/11. If it would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, reveal Darksteel Colossus and shuffle into its owner's library instead. You know, this probably isn't actually a good card, but I have a feeling that in my Commander games with my friends, this might end up being a good card. Because, you know, our games, we don't have the most high-powered decks in the world. Our games tend to go on for a little bit. So 11 mana is doable in our games. And here's Walking Ballista with a super cool artwork. Yeah, so I'm excited to use Heliod to combo. In case you're unaware, Heliod, when you gain life, can put a +1/+1 counter on something. So you can give Walking Ballista lifelink with Heliod, and then remove a +1/+1 counter off of it to deal 1 damage to it. You gain a life, you put the counter back on, you remove the counter, deal damage, you gain a life, put the counter back on, and then you can kill your opponent. With that combo, which I'm sure everyone watching this was already aware was a thing. But, I was not. Well, I mean, obviously everyone wasn't at some point, but anyway. Alright, let's check out the bonus card. Not forgetting this time. Why doesn't it... Okay, it does not seem to want to come out. Oh my god, alright. Man, sometimes they're like glued on there, and it's like, I feel like I'm gonna break the card, which is obviously not what I want. Okay, Jesus Christ. It's a Karn of some sorts. Karn the Great Creator, I don't know what that is. It's got a lot of glue on the front of it, so you can't quite see it clearly. But he costs 4 mana. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. That seems good. Does that include mana abilities? Until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness equal to its converted mana cost. Huh. You may choose an artifact card you own from outside the game, or an exile, reveal that card and put it in your hand. Seems good for an artifact deck. I mean, unsurprisingly. That's Karn for you. Alright. Okay, next we are doing the Full Sleeves Tattoo Pack, which has card artwork that looks like tattoos, or what is something like that. Boom. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up when I'm done here, goddamn. A mess to clean up and cards to sleeve. Alright. Spell Pierce, 1 blue mana. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. Cool. I don't know how good that is, but... I mean, it's a 1 mana counter spell, but... You gotta rely on your opponent using all their mana. And can you rely on your opponent to use all their mana? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. So bam, we got Spell Pierce. We have Blood Artist, which is a 0/1 vampire. Whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Huh, okay, that's cool. Eternal Witness. When Eternal Witness enters the battlefield, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Cool. Pithing Needle. As Pithing Needle enters the battlefield, choose a card name. Activate abilities of sources with a chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Got it. So this is like... Isn't there another card that's just like this but costs more? Sorcerer's Spyglass? Isn't this the same thing? Basically? I don't know. Whatever. And then Inkmoth Nexus, which is the coolest one. It's a land that for 1 mana can become a creature with Infect until end of turn. But is also still a land. So that's kind of dope. I don't have an Infect deck, you know. But it's a cool card nonetheless. Cool Secret Lair. Cool idea there. And then we gotta make sure to not forget about the bonus card. This one is also glued on because of reasons. What is this? It's a Sorin. Sworn Vengeful Bloodlord. As long as it's your turn, creatures and planeswalkers you control have lifelink. Wow. Deals 1 damage to target creature. Planeswalker. Return target creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. Fine. Not the Sorin I was hoping it was. I know there's a Sorin that can set your life total to 10. Was kind of hoping when I saw the name Sorin that it would be that one. But that's cool. That's cool. Alright, what's next? Okay, this might be the one I'm excited for most because of one of the cards in it. This is Ornithological Studies, and it has a card that I'm really excited to put into my Kaikar Wins Fury deck. Secret Lair. Secret Lair drop series. It's Swan Song. Just kidding. It's not Swan Song. Well, this is Swan Song, but that's not the card that I was referring to that I'm excited to put into a deck. Okay, so we got Swan Song, 1 mana, counter target enchantment, instant or sorcery spell. Its controller creates a 2/2 blue bird, creature token with flying. Although actually this might go into that exact deck I was talking about. Okay. Well, maybe that will go in a deck then. Birds of Paradise, of course, flying, tap to add 1 mana of any color, classic card. Classic card. Gilded Goose. This is from Eldraine, I believe. Unless it might be a reprint, but I don't know. Actually, no, it's not because it has food. Wait, is this Eldraine? Yeah, no, it has to be because it's food, obviously. I just don't know if it's the same card I'm thinking of. I think the card I was thinking of makes treasure tokens. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It's flying. When it enters the battlefield, it makes a food. You can tap it and use mana to make more food, and you can sacrifice food to make mana. Great. Baleful Strix. Flying Death Touch enters the battlefield, draw a card. Fine card in my book. This is the one. Dovescape. Enchantment. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, counter that spell. That player creates X/1/1 white and blue bird creature tokens with flying, where X is the spell's converted mana cost. Is that not the coolest? Is this not the coolest effect? The most ridiculous thing. Very excited to play with that. Oh yes. Once COVID's over. And I know it sounded like I said when COVID's over sarcastically. I did not mean it sarcastically. Oh, okay. I guess before we get to this one, Mountain Go, we should probably look at the bonus card, huh? Once again, this one's kind of glued, but we got it though because I'm getting less afraid. And it's Obnixilis the Hate Twisted. Oh, I love this card. Okay, cool. I have an Obnixilis the Hate Twist. I think I might have already had an Obnixilis the Hate Twisted. Maybe even from a previous Secret Lair. I don't remember, but now I have another one. If I didn't already. And I like this card a lot. I like playing with... I like decks with this and Underworld Dreams and making your opponents draw cards. It's dope as hell. So, this might even go in my Yarick deck, believe it or not. So, yeah, anyway. And I'd love to make a mono black deck at some point, but... you know, need money to do that. Okay, so Mountain Go is an interesting one. It's the exact same card 4 times. Sort of. It is Lightning Bolt, which is like Shock, except it deals 3 damage instead of 2. And it has 3 or 4 different artworks. So there's this one, which is cool. Although this artist was canceled, so actually this art sucks. Boo! This art's way better, am I right? It actually... It's not, but I'm gonna say that it is. Then we got this one, which is fine. And then this one, which is the coolest one. Like, for serious, this one's the coolest. And this one was drawn by Alexis Zeritz? Was that? Alexis Zeritz? Yeah. Zeritz? I don't know. Cool. And now the bonus card for Mountain Go. Okay. Alright, it's a Ral Storm Conduit. I believe I already have one of these, but that's fine. Whenever you cast a copy of an instant sorcery spell, he deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. +2 scry 1, -2 to copy your next instant or sorcery spell. Cool. And finally, it's main event time. The Secret Lair Ultimate Bonus Card. So this is going to be one of 5 of the Secret Lair Ultimate Edition alternate art enemy fetch lands. I think they're enemy fetch lands, right? Yeah. Well, let's look at the back of a Magic card to find out. So if you look at the color wheel, or the color pie, one of them I believe is Misty Rainforest, which is Simic, which means they are opposite the color wheel, and yeah, so enemy fetch lands. Speaking of Misty Rainforest, that's the one I'm hoping I get, because it is A, colored for my Yarok deck, because it's Simic, and Yarok is Sultai, and also it's the one that is drawn by Sam McKinnon, who is, like many people, my favorite Magic artist. So, I'm kind of nervous. Whatever it is, it's going to be good because it's a fetch land. I just hope it, I just hope I have a use for it. Which I think I should. I have 3 3-color decks, so I don't know how many color pairs are left out there, but... Oh, it is a Scalding Tarn, which I think might be the most valuable one, except not the Ultimate Edition ones, because Misty Rainforest is, because of Seb McKinnon, probably. Damn. Okay, so this is probably going to end up going in my Kai Carwin's Fury deck. At least I have a deck that can use it. This is my first ever fetch land, so that's exciting. And I just threw it on the table. Yeah, Scalding Tarn. Not disappointed about Scalding Tarn. Would have liked one I could use on my Yarok deck, because that's my favorite deck. But, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. I do believe when it comes to the prices of, like, the regular fetch lands, it's the most valuable. So anyway, yeah, this has been Secret Lair Walking Dead plus Summer Superdrop opening extravaganza. I will cut the camera and I will sleeve these right away.